Hey, so we got bamboozled, Gonky.
Oh,
we were all
yeah.
excited about the F-47 with its canards and
It's
artist rendering. But turns out some random person, as quoted by John Turpak, says there were doctored images to hide most, if not true. And this is probably not what it's going to look like. It's just a placeholder.
Oh,
yeah.
So
they haven't even built it yet.
Right. They're probably like, we actually have no idea what this thing's going to look like.
We know it'll have wings.
It may have wings, dude.
Well, you know what it is? They're just accounting for the Bradley fighting vehicle principle. So eventually it'll look like something else based on cost overruns and requirements and everything. But he, who is this Air Force official, well, wait a bamboo. Well, you said an Air Force official, so we didn't know, but now we can narrow it down. It's a he. We aren't giving away anything in these pictures, he said. He said. It's not a woman.
It's probably going to look like China's plane.
You have to be patient to see what it looks like. Is there a resemblance? Maybe. Yeah, but David said it was artist renderings that were free to use. You can use them if you want.
Yeah, they probably had the intern like, hey, draw something and put smoke around it.
Yeah. They use the AI, Chat GPT. This is what Chat GPT
that's
up with. Well, it looks surprisingly like Jessica Biel's documentary, Stealth.
Yeah.
China's Mighty Dragon Fighter.
Yeah.
But anyway, so basically what we thought we knew, we don't know, and that whole thing was a lie, much like my life.
Well, Mover, it's like we said, I mean, probably 30 years from now, the first one will hit the
market
becomes, and by then it'll just, the design's not gonna, dude, it's gonna change.
I love DB Fly Guy's comments. Says F-47. It's a concept of a plan.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like right now, that's all
we have concepts of a fifth generation.
Correct. It's like,
sixth. We're on
sixth. Sorry, I can't keep. I forgot. If you call it sixth, then it is sixth, right? I forgot about that. We had
if they drag it out long enough, it's like, let's just skip it and go right to 7.
We'll make it 7th.
Right. Yeah. Let's go to 7.
Prove it isn't.
That's right. I mean,
right. I mean, that's a valid argument. Like, there is no season 4 of Airwolf.
Well, yeah.
So perhaps there's no season 6 of the Fighter Apprentice.
The article we read a couple weeks ago, right? They had these demonstrators flying around that weren't really the airplane, but they were technology demonstrators. So, and I would argue, even if they did have like a prototype, I mean, it's going to be under lock and key, man. And Casmo, you make that joke, it probably looks like the Chinese version, which
100%.
That honestly, that's probably not a bad way to go, because they probably have their snooping going on and like, let's copy
they
it.
Stole it from us, right? Exactly. They stole it from us, and you're
But I read that
it'll look like the Chinese one with canards.
With
painted gray.
They really like the canards.
That was the big. That's probably why we even had to write this article, because it came out and all of the Twitter nerds came out and said, well, we already knew that canards are not stealth. So that was this whole thing about, we used to know canards and stealth didn't match, and now we're back to canards. Are we into canards? Are we out of canards? Here's the question I have. In the world of unlimited technology, do we even need anything that's super maneuverable anymore? Like, does it matter? Just for air shows.
I don't know.
Look, you make those missiles like in that movie with the WoW guy, where the missile just keeps chasing F-18 the whole time. Yeah. Just make
Wile E.
those missiles.
Coyote.
Then you don't. Yeah. Then you don't need a super awesome jet. You just launch those and you're good.
That's the super long burn version.
That's
Casmo.
That's going to be my first thing as SecDef. Build the behind enemy lines missile.
This
unlimited fuel.
They're like
canards.
Be like, sir, we think you're getting reality mixed up with the movie, kind of like in Dictator.
I don't care. I saw it on TV.
But
want it. Our boys out on the front line want this. They need it.
I actually did, dude. If yes, I will take the super extra long burn AMRAAM all day long.
See, our warriors have spoken.
Yeah.